Hey, it's your old pal Fernbark. I haven't done any one-pot cooking in a while, so I thought I would show the old newly panned cook kit a little love today, and cook something up on my Trangia. Well, this is my Trangia, and this is the woohoo. Oh man, I can never say that. Anyhow, let's get something rolling. So what I'll be making today is something I kind of dreamed up in a moment of boredom, and I found this Etouffee base, and I have some shrimp that I dehydrated here at the house, and I have some rice, and then these are some little Smokies that I also dehydrated at the house. So we're going to see if I can't make a delicious dish out of these. Here we go. Now, a traditional technique is I hold my hand over the top until my hand is aflame, and then I know that it's lit. But we're just going to assume that it's lit. Just going to add 2 cups of water to this. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my shrimp and my sausages right away because they're going to take a while to rehydrate. That's what these guys look like in their dehydrated state. Let's hope they plump back up. Here's what the shrimp look like. These were the, what do you call those, cocktail? Oh, salad shrimp. So they were pretty small in the first place. They're still going to be pretty small. What was it? It was 6 ounces when they were wet, and they dehydrated down to 1.2 ounces. So I'm probably going to have to add a little water to this somewhere in the middle of the cook to get the proper ratio of water back up. Well, I managed to jack this up already. I was supposed to melt butter and get my etouffee base going. Shit, I got nowhere to put this. Here we go. So I'll put a little bit of ghee in here. Maybe a lot of ghee. Maybe, if I get it up. God, that is messy. So I had some stove malfunctions. I was putting that pot on there and the pot's too small and it was snuffing out my Trangia, so we got her figured out now. Got our little, what are those things called again? I keep forgetting.
Steamer rack.
Steamer rack, there you are. If you're doing it, it's always best to have an assistant on the side that knows words. Can you see what's going on here? I can't see the...
I can zoom in on it.
Alright, time for some fancy maneuvering. I'm two-fisting it right now. Oh man, I don't know about this. There we go. Go ahead and rinse this out. I know I'm going to need a little extra water anyway because I'm adding rice, and I got the seafood and the sausages. That's kind of funky. Well, I decided to go ahead and put the simmer ring on here. We were starting to get a pretty quick boil. It's starting to smell really good. You can kind of see it bubbling up a little bit. One thing to note, when you put the butter in there like that, it wants to glue itself to the bottom right away. So stir, stir, stir until you get that water and the butter all mixed together. So you don't have supposed to simmer for 15 minutes. Was that what it? I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
And I'm going to go ahead and slide my rice in here a little early. It's instant rice, so it should just heat up nicely. And I think I'm going to go ahead and add just a squish more water. Squish would be a technical term. Alright, I got my bowls ready to go. Etouffee has been just sitting here getting happy for a little while. I'm hoping that my sausages, well, we'll do a close-up in a minute, are ready to roll. I'm just going to pour some in a bowl here. Ooh. Wow. Here's a close-up. This stuff is scorching my hand. Good Lord. There's a sausage. I have no idea if those are going to be tender or not. I'm hoping. This is just a first try, so I got to put this down. My God. Stand out here in the rain with me, which you should be able to hear on the metal roof above the camera. It smells really good. That's good.
Kind of reminds me of chowder.
Mm-hmm. That tastes a lot like chowder. My sausage is rehydrated nicely. They're perfectly tender, or at least the first one I had was. It's a little spicy. It's not overly spicy. It just leaves a little bit of heat on the tip of the tongue.
I'm not really getting any spice at all.
Oh, really? Well, you like spicier stuff than I do, though. So if you like it really spicy, you're going to need to pack your own Tabasco or whatever your flavor is. That's going to do it for this Camp Cooking Thursday or Friday or whenever I decide to post this. Anyhow, this turned out really fantastic. My only regret is I didn't add more shrimp or put larger shrimp. Either way, it's still really good. A little more shrimp would have been great. The little Smokies worked out perfect. By the way, if you're going to dehydrate little Smokies, they're not really safe for long-term unrefrigerated storage. So I usually dehydrate them, put them in the fridge. They're probably good for a week outside the fridge when they're dehydrated, but I wouldn't push it past that. Anyhow, thanks for hanging in there and watching.